You hope that you're doing well. Hope that you are good and safe in your part of the world. I'm so fortunate to have followers from all over the world, so I hope that you're doing well. Hope that everything is good. I am here to hold space and facilitate and talk about anything and everything related to data. So please feel free to join me. Feel free to say hello. Feel free to just let me know what's on your mind. What are you thinking? What are you coding? What are you reading? What are you excited about? What are you angry about? Let me know. Would love to hear from you. This is where we can come together in an open format and just have discussion on the different things that affect us as data professionals. That's the whole point here. I have no agenda. I I also obviously have no product in my hair. Look at this thing. Oh, this is awful. I always shower and stuff before every stream, but today for some reason I thought, I don't need product in my hair, and this is the end result. So sorry about that, guys, but I hope that you're doing well. Hope everything is good in your part of the world. Let me know what you're up to and would love to hear from you. I am getting my Wednesday started. I have a series of client calls and different things I have to do for clients today. I'm also adjusting this camera to make it look a little better. But yeah, guys, that's what's going on in my world. What's going on in your world? Let me know. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know that you're out there. If something's on your mind, I'm happy to talk about it. I am working on a variety of things this morning. I get up early and I sign into my computer, and there's always something to do on my end. Always something to reply to, always something to explore. It just never ends. Never ends. But yeah, I woke up to a lot of messages and a lot of people asking for project ideas and how do I get a project idea, this and that. Guys, it's always shocking to me how much people just aren't willing to try in data science. Like, are you even trying, bro? It makes me wonder if there's some people out there that don't realize that they're just not cut out for data science. If you can't come up with your own project ideas, what are you doing? What are you doing? Project ideation is a very important part of data science skills. Nobody in the real world, nobody is out there guiding you. There's no professor. I'm not going to be there. Your parents aren't going to be there. It's going to be on you to be able to say, whoa, wait a minute. What am I doing here? What are some of the projects I could be doing here? Right? So that is what I'm here for. That is what I'm here to help with. So please let me know what's going on in your data science life. What are you struggling with? What are you working on? You got to have something going on. If you're sitting there right now saying, I don't have anything going on in my data science life right now, that's bad, guys. You got to have something. Doesn't have to be something big, but you got to be moving forward with something, right? So let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you're doing. What are you studying? What are you working on? And then we'll see where the discussion takes us after that. We've had some great discussions recently here on YouTube. As I've mentioned before, I love that we have a little bit of an elevated discussion here on YouTube. We definitely have more sophisticated topics here on YouTube. But yeah, that's just the way it works sometimes. But let me know how you're, what I meant to mention is on Instagram, maybe they're not that elevated, but they're interesting. Casual Economist, my good friend, says, hello, how are you, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well out there in Minnesota. Hopefully you're still staving off the snow, but good to see you. Thanks so much for your continued support, Casual Economist. How are things going on in your world? Let me know, my friend. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, I have a couple of different calls I got to take care of today. I got a couple of different things I'm going to be doing. Casual Economist says it's cold. Yeah, I bet it is, my friend. Casual Economist, I was actually using ChatGPT yesterday to help me figure out the pool temperature, because once I finish streaming, I go jump in the pool, and there's no thermometer in this pool. But I was curious if you could calculate it out by, the ambient temperature and the size of the pool. And it turns out that you can. So it turns out that I've been swimming in about I think it came out to 65 degrees is what it came out, 65, 62 degrees that I'm swimming in. But I'm guessing that some of the places in Minnesota are even colder than that to go swimming. So I got to tell you, 60 degree for water is not pleasant, not pleasant. But I force myself to do it. They say it builds mental toughness. So we'll see. Casual Economist says, isn't that cold? Oh, yeah, it's absolutely cold. Absolutely. Yeah, so Casual Economist, there's a couple of things. One, I'm bought into this notion that mental toughness is like a muscle that you have to exercise, right? So the more you do it, the easier it becomes. So I'm working on that. And two, I had also read something about how there's like a nerve in the front of your forehead or something like that, that if you can keep that wet or keep it to the temperature that you want, your body will follow. So what I have found is that yes, it's cold, but I force myself to dunk myself at the beginning. Like I completely dunk myself. Like I almost take like a sitting position at the bottom of the pool. It's only like 4 feet deep. And during the first lap, I try to keep my head in the water as much as possible. And generally speaking, by the time I finish that first lap, my body's okay. Like my body has adjusted. It's still shivering. I'm still like kind of shivering, but it gets easier after that first lap. So yeah, it's definitely cold, no doubt about it. But I'm working on my toughness. I'm gonna be a tough guy. Tough guy, eh? So yeah, it helps to just jump in, be committed to it, get the first lap out of the way, and after that, it's okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But yeah, I was definitely curious, and that's what ChatGPT told me, that I was swimming in about, I think it was actually 60 to 62 because the ambient temperature was like 65. So yeah, it's like 60, 62 degree water. And it did also tell me that below that can be a little bit of a danger zone for hypothermia. So you do kind of have to watch yourself below like, 58 degrees and all that. They say that can be dangerous. But yeah, you got to do different things, casual economists. You got to do different things to toughen yourself up. I mean, it's 40 here, so the water is borderline freezing. Yeah, absolutely. So according to ChatGPT, the general formula is if you take the ambient temperature times zero point 0.8, that's usually what the water will be for like large bodies of water, or like a pool. Like if it's a small bucket or something, it can be even colder than that. But like a pool or something like that will be zero point 0.8 of whatever your ambient temperature is. So at 40 degrees, it would be about what? That would be like 32 degrees, right? Is that right? Yeah. So yeah, you're right. It would be like very close to freezing temperatures, right? At least that's like the quick number that ChatGPT gave. It gave an entire formula, but as far as like the quick temperature, that's what it gave. So yeah, it's definitely if the ambient is 40 degrees, then you are in some very, very cold water territory. And I think that's beyond what ChatGPT would advise you to go swimming in. But that's just the way it goes, right? You gotta be able to keep up with it or not. So yeah. Anyways, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to switch over to Instagram. Casual Economist would love to see you over there, but let me see what's going on with Instagram. And as always, please take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I will see you guys again tomorrow.